things that I need to say to you bitches. Let me move that real quick because that's so embarrassing. Listen up, there's a few things that you bitches need to hear, okay? And that I have had to learn over the past few months, and the shit needs to be fucking said. So I'm gonna say it. You feel like you can't do anything. You feel like you cannot follow your dreams, that your dreams are not achievable, reachable. And to that I say, who are you surrounding yourself with? Because I felt that way for a long fucking time, ho. That what I wanted to do was not a viable goal. It was not something that was possible. It was not a dream that I could pursue because it was too out there. Is that a thought that you're having, or is that a thought that the people around you are having? Because I realized for me, that was not me. That was me listening to everybody around me. That was not what my heart believed. That's what people made me believe. Christmas 2012, my aunt and uncle came over, they visited me and my family in Washington State where I lived at the time. They bought me for my birthday canvas, a set of oil paints, a set of acrylic paints, and a set of brushes. I feel like that literally changed the trajectory of my life from then on. I didn't know I wanted to be an artist because my parents did not cultivate that interest in me. Art is not something that they value. That's not something that they saw as a viable option as a career, which is perfectly fine. A lot of older generations don't believe that artists can make money, which is crazy as fuck because when you think about it, everything around us is made by an artist. The last few years have been crazy as fuck for me. 2020, the pandemic happened, I got out of the military, and I moved in with my husband, who is now my ex-husband, and he couldn't see it for me. He supported me, he was like, yeah, you're really talented, but it wasn't something that he believed in. Of course, I was still in contact with my parents, and that's not something I could talk about with them because, again, they didn't believe in the vision, which, whatever, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. But I had to leave those people behind in order to see my true path. I found somebody and got into a relationship with them, and they fully, wholeheartedly believe in my vision, believe that I can do it. Like the YouTube thing. I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to make videos, to edit videos, but I just felt like, God, this is a never-ending journey. Like it's never gonna happen for me. So I quit because I was listening to outside voices saying that like, well, YouTube isn't a real career. You know, that's only for this kind of person, and you are not that kind of person. You don't have enough personality. You don't have the lifestyle of a YouTuber. You don't have the lifestyle, like it's not gonna work for you. I gave up on that. I gave up on painting for a really long time, and I didn't paint for almost a year because I just felt like this is not something that I should be putting my hard work into. I should be going to school for something, even though there was nothing in particular that I wanted to do at all. I thought I wanted to do cosmetology. I realized I didn't want to do cosmetology, and I ended up getting kicked out of school, and it was a whole fiasco, and that's something I can talk about later, but just craziness, right? And it was pushing. Well, what are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next? And then when I would say, well, I want to work on my art, or I really want to work on my YouTube, that's something I want to focus on right now, he'd be like, yeah, but like, what do you actually want to do? And to that I say, bitch, that's exactly what I want to fucking do. And I had to realize that shit is not me. That's them. They have limiting beliefs about the world, and I am breaking that. I don't need to work a conventional job to be successful in my life. I believe in myself, and I think you should believe in yourself too. That painting right there, that is my first like real commission, and it's actually fucking crazy. I feel like every time I put paint to canvas, I am manifesting my dream life, and I am working towards my ultimate goal of being a full-time artist and YouTube content creator. That is what I want to do. And I have just been fucking recording and editing and uploading and scheduling videos, and like, I don't feel constricted by anything. I feel like I can do fucking anything I want to. And it's simply because I have surrounded myself with people who believe in my dream. It's hard, but believing in yourself, like really truly believing in yourself and seeing your talent. I recently have been like, holy fuck, I'm actually really good at art. I have been so down on myself because other people have literally told me how shitty my art is. Like one time my dad showed me this video of this person like doing a spray paint like space scene, and he was like, well, maybe if you did stuff like that, I would like it. What? I was like 11 at the time. What the fuck? Also, in like 2020, or it might have been 2021, I was doing like paint pours and he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. That's not real art. It's one of them things, you know? Some people are just never going to support you because they have a lot of self-hatred. They don't believe that they have any talent, so they're gonna project it onto everybody else. They have limiting beliefs, and that's perfectly fine. Let them have that. But you need to focus on yourself and fuck them. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. Fuck them. It is not that you are not talented and that you cannot do it. It's that you're allowing the people around you to instill that in you. Break those beliefs. You're talented. You're fucking awesome. You can do cool things and get paid for them. And that's all I have to say. Thank you. Do you see the moon, bitch? We live on a rock. We live on a rock. What? Why the fuck? Why do I have to have a job? Literally, why? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I ain't even got no shoes on, bitch. I came out here and I was like, I'm gonna quit my job. Look at the moon. You think if I ask hard enough, she'll let me quit? I can't do this anymore. I cannot continue to live the way that I'm living, which is working for a big ass corporation that is making so much money. So I work at Lowe's, we know this. My store specifically makes millions of dollars a year. Millions of dollars a year. So what does that say about all of Lowe's? How much money do you think the entire corporation of Lowe's is making? They probably have at least 100 stores open, at least. They probably have a lot more than that. But do you know what I mean? Like, the bitches are rolling in it. How dare they pay me $15 an hour, bitch? No. So right now, I'm gonna get my handy dandy laptop. I'm going to get a notebook and I'm going to write everything down because by August of 2023, I wanna be doing art completely full-time. I want to be completely self-sufficient. I do not want to work for a big corporation anymore. So there's a couple things that I need to do tonight and I'm gonna make this shit happen because I can't live like this anymore. I can't. I'm a hard worker, but I don't care to work so hard towards something that doesn't give me any satisfaction or joy. That's my tea. I am going to plan my entire career right fucking now, bitch. I want to be a full-time content creator. I'm going to make that work because I can't keep living like this. I can't. It is so beautiful this morning. It's almost 7 and I don't actually come outside usually at this time because I'm currently on a night shift kind of a schedule. Usually I'm going to bed around this time. But it's amazing. I'm actually about to call out of work and honestly I'm probably going to quit this job which feels really good to say. I am starting another job that I'm definitely not going to like, and I know that. This next job will be paying more for my labor and for my time. It's really what I'm looking for at this point. If any job can pay me more than the next, then I will take that one. I'm currently editing a video of me painting my very first ever commission. I'm so excited about that, but I just kind of wanted to really talk freely about a few things that are on my mind. First of all, with this job, I like the job. It's pretty low stress, but I feel like my managers do not have any fucking idea what they're doing. And again, I'm only being paid $15 an hour for my time. Actually, I'm not even being paid $15 an hour. I'm being paid like $14.84, some weird number. Why they couldn't just round it up to 15 is beyond me. But I'm not even being paid $15 an hour for my time, and I just think that that's really weird. Like, working at Lowe's has been good for me. However, they are a million, trillion, billion-dollar company. I don't even know. I know it's more than million because my store alone makes $1 million a year. Actually, more than $1 million a year. And we don't even live in a big city, you know? So I know that this company is making enough to pay me more. And the only reason I'm even getting paid what I'm getting paid is because I have experience. So I can't even imagine the people that don't have experience, how they're getting paid. And it honestly makes me feel sick. I'm just sick of working for big corporations that are making billions, if not trillions of dollars each year, and have the audacity to pay me less than $20 an hour. That's crazy. So I applied to a different Amazon because I was working at a fulfillment center, and this one is a fulfillment center, but it's different. They have different sections, you know? It's like a XL facility or whatever. I also applied to work at a Target warehouse. That would be paying me like $20 an hour. So I'm really looking forward to that. Although what I'm really looking forward to is no longer having to work for big corporations and working for myself. And actually, I had a little bit of a meltdown earlier this morning at like midnight, and I was like, I can't work for these corporations anymore. I can't do it. I'm sick of waiting. I need to just start taking my steps forward to being self-sufficient. So of course I'm editing my YouTube videos, but I created an Etsy shop where I'm going to list my original paintings, and I'm also looking into places that can create prints for me. So I'm going to start taking really high quality pictures of my prints and then getting my prints made for all of my paintings, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to a point where we can sell all of the prints and all of the paintings. I also made a Patreon, which is so exciting. I have always loved the idea of Patreon. I've had a Patreon 2 times before, but I really wasn't doing anything with it, and there was no like fire under my ass. It was like a side thing, but I want this to be my full-time job. Like, I want to create content, and I want to create art, and I want to be independent and outside of working for corporations and making millionaires richer. That's just something that I am working towards. So yeah, eventually the Patreon and everything will be launched. I pretty much have all my tier systems down. I want to get some content on there so that if you do decide to become a Patreon or a patron, sorry, you can just, there's already content for you to consume that's exclusive. I'm about to piss my pants. Okay, so I just wrote my little resignation moment, and I'm gonna go ahead and print it out and just take it up to the store and drop it off. I'm not even gonna talk to nobody because I really do not give a fuck basically about this job at all. I think I'm gonna bring my little resignation up to Lowe's because I have my interview tomorrow. Anyways, look at my plants. They're literally thriving in their little cute corner. I did end up moving my snake plant in here, and then my golden pothos is right there. I don't really like how like this dying plant is like hanging over my golden pothos and kind of like taking up his shine low-key. So I think I'm gonna turn the split leaf philodendron around so that that big leaf is first of all getting more sun and just like isn't blocking the view of my golden pothos. But yeah, my girlies are doing really good. I mean, my golden pothos is not a girly, she's a hairy, but anyways, I love that. This is a non-comprehensive list of the things that I cried about today. First things first, I miss my best friend. I miss both of my best friends so much. I need to stop smoking. That's something I cried about. My body image is something that I just got done crying about because I have some issues, bitch. I have exhibited disordered eating since the age of 8, and I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I've been really thin, and I've been fucking obese, which is what I am right now. I'm the heaviest that I've ever been, simply because I stopped taking care of myself when I moved to Texas due to depression, due to simply not caring about myself. Like, so that's like something I really need to work on, like my nutrition and exercise, because the thing about it is there are so many things that are dependent on me taking care of myself outside of me, which is like the future of my children. My future children are depending on me to get my shit together now, and like break free of the American diet because I don't want them to be subject to this. I need to break the generational curse now so that I don't pass down ugly, gross habits to my children. I cried a lot because I don't talk to my mom anymore. I haven't talked to my mom in 3 months, which to some people is like, girl, big deal, you know? But I've never gone this long willingly without talking to my mother. But our relationship is really strained right now due to decisions that she has made throughout my life and currently, and also just because I need to learn to set better boundaries and not let people do whatever they want to me. And so that's something I'm really struggling with, because obviously your parents, like growing up with these people, you are basically made to feel like you have to like love them, you know? And it's not that I don't love them, but I feel very unloved by them, and so it makes it kind of hard. That bitch grew me inside of her body, you know, and like we've always had a good connection, but I realized a lot of shit this year about my mom, and like just certain things, like I don't think that she did the best that she could. And I know that that's a parent's favorite line, like I did the best that I could, but a lot of times I'm like, no, you could have done better. And the thing about my dad, I could care less like if I have a relationship with him, but that is getting in the way of me having a relationship with my mom, so that's hard. So I cried a lot about that. I cried a lot about my best friend because I fucking miss her so fucking much. Sierra, stupid little bitch. I just simply miss her. Her and I became low-key codependent as fuck when we worked at Amazon together. And then we quit Amazon together, and it was like a whole moment, and then I moved away, and I just like, the girl has my heart, you know? I cried about the fact that everything costs money, and I've been talking about that a lot on this damn channel, but I'm beating a fucking dead horse. We all know capitalism is ass as fuck. I quit my job today because I start another job on the 24th. Today is the 7th. My bestie texted me. But yeah, I don't know. Just a couple of things that I'm really frustrated about, and I should probably get a therapist. But for right now, because I don't have fucking insurance, I'm just gonna talk to this camera, post it on YouTube, and talk to y'all about it. Yeah, that's everything I cried about today. It's midnight 30, and I just feel like my life is so stinky right now. Anyone else of the belief that your hair holds emotion? Well, I feel like I have to keep cutting it off, and until I'm fully healed, I probably won't be able to grow it out all the way, simply because there's so much, I just hold so much in there. I don't know, I have some shit in my brain. So we're gonna cut my fucking hair off. Again, everybody say goodbye to the mullets. It's been about a week since this has all been recorded and edited and ready to go, and I've just been sitting on it because I have been living with a kind of fear of what people will think of me. However, my resolution for my life, for the rest of my life, is to not fucking curate myself and make myself perfectly presentable. I don't need to be visually appealing and pleasing all the time. I need to just be honest about who I am as a human, because so many people who are like influencers, and I'm not saying I'm an influencer, but so many people that put themselves out there want to be the very best version of themselves, right? And they only want to put out all the good stuff. And for the normal person like me or like you, it makes it hard to relate to those people. And I want to be a person that you can relate to, but not in like a I'm relatable way, like in a I'm a real fucking person way, bitch. I want to be honest. A part of being honest is showing all of everything. There is a lot that I cut out that will be told in due time. However, not everything needs to be told at once. So it's just something I'm kind of sitting on. There are things that I talked about in this video that I had to cut out because I'm not trying to get in trouble. That's a whole nother thing. Like, we're gonna get into that. Listen, we're gonna get into that eventually. Everybody wants to see the results, right? Everybody wants to see you win. They want to see the results. That's the end of it. They want to be there for the success, but they don't necessarily want to be there for all of the pitfalls. They don't want to be there to see you struggle. They don't give a fuck about the journey. They just want to be there for the results. And I haven't succeeded yet. I mean, like, I am succeeding every single day because every single day that I'm recording YouTube videos and every single day that I'm creating art, I am working towards my dream life. But it's like a process, you know? It's not going to be an overnight thing. And like, I don't want to sit on a bunch of footage and show you guys that I was struggling, but like put on a brave face in the meantime, you know? I just want to be honest with y'all because the people that watch me on YouTube honestly feel like my friends. Y'all are fucking supportive as fuck. Y'all give me love and I so appreciate it. And like, we talk, you know, in the Instagram DMs and stuff, and like, I love y'all. So I want to be honest. I don't want to wait until I'm a success story to share all the pitfalls and all the downfalls and all the hardships. I want to just be real, because a lot of people aren't doing that and then they burn out. So I'm just gonna be real, and if you don't like it, that's fine, but that's it. I hope this wasn't too cringy. I hope you don't think I'm like a bitch or whatever, or lazy or whatever. You can think what you want, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I guess that's it. Bitch, I just realized oh my god, my split leaf philodendron is putting out a new leaf. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh, girly. Do you see? Oh my gosh, I literally, it did that today because I didn't even notice it until just now. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Wait, this one's about to put out a new leaf. Bitch, hold on. Do you see how it's like splitting right here? This is about to put out a new leaf too, which is why it's like bent over and weird. Oh, my baby. My little baby. Oh my gosh. Look at this big leaf. Also, guys, look, my golden pothos is putting out new leaves. They're kind of like crispy though. I think he probably needs to get watered soon. But like, literally, my plants are doing so good. I'm so proud of them. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. I have another video coming out really soon about my first commission, which I can't wait to show you guys. But I hope that you are appreciating my vulnerability and you don't choose to be ugly to me, because it will get you nowhere with me, bitch. Okay, don't be fucking ugly to me. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go now.